In this video, we'll be taking a look at 4 NBA games happening on November 10th, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 8 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 4 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Milwaukee Bucks versus Dallas Mavericks. The Bucks continue to miss Kevin Porter Jr. and Taurean Prince, while the Mavericks remain without Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis, and Dante Exum. Milwaukee had been building solid momentum before running into the red-hot Rockets last night. They will now aim to regroup against a Dallas squad still trying to find its rhythm. The Bucks managed to edge out the lowly Wizards in their previous game, though it was closer than expected. Milwaukee faces the challenge of playing on the second night of a back-to-back, which always tests a team's endurance and focus. There is some uncertainty around Dallas, as reports suggest Anthony Davis and Daniel Gafford could return to the lineup, which might provide a boost. Even so, Dallas has struggled to play cohesive basketball through 10 games, showing poor chemistry and inconsistent execution on both ends of the floor. The situation around the Mavericks organization seems uneasy, with talk of front office changes adding to the tension. Still, it is worth checking if the Bucks decide to rest any key players after last night's contest before forming a clear position. As our first pick for this matchup, the Milwaukee Bucks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Milwaukee Bucks are averaging 120 points per game on 50.7% shooting, while allowing 118.5 points on 47.2% shooting. They are hitting 40.1% of their three-point attempts and 68.9% from the free throw line. On defense, they allow 35.1% shooting from beyond the arc and collect 40.7 rebounds per game. The Dallas Mavericks are averaging 106.5 points on 44.6% shooting and giving up 113.3 points on 46% shooting. From long range, they are connecting on only 30.3% of their shots, while converting 75.4% at the foul line. The Mavericks are allowing opponents to hit 33.3% of their threes and are pulling down 43.9 rebounds per game. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. New Orleans Pelicans versus Phoenix Suns. The Pelicans continue to deal with major injury concerns, still without Zion Williamson, DeJounte Murray, and Jordan Poole. The Suns, meanwhile, have again ruled out Jalen Green. The Pelicans had shown signs of momentum before their recent setback against the Spurs, but their situation has worsened as injuries have piled up. This is a tough stretch for them, and their rhythm on both ends of the floor has been inconsistent. The Suns have looked more stable lately, finding confidence after beating the Clippers twice and winning 4 of their last 5 games, giving them a record of 4-1-0 in that span. Even so, it is hard to trust them when Green is missing, since he remains one of the few players capable of creating his own shot. The Pelicans, however, are struggling both with health and performance. Their offensive flow has been erratic, and defensively they have not shown the cohesion needed to handle stronger teams. The absence of Zion continues to weigh heavily on them, as his ongoing health problems limit their ceiling. The Suns, playing with renewed energy and rhythm, appear better positioned to exploit those weaknesses, though that judgment comes only after considering how each team matches up on both sides of the ball. As our first pick for this matchup, the Phoenix Suns to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The New Orleans Pelicans are averaging 109.1 points per game on 43.5% shooting, while allowing 121.3 points on 49.8% shooting. From long range, they are hitting 35.8% of their attempts and making 74.8% of their free throws. On defense, they are allowing opponents to shoot 34.4% from deep and are pulling down 42.1 rebounds per game. The Phoenix Suns are averaging 116.4 points per game on 46.2% shooting, while giving up 116.7 points on 47.6% shooting. They are connecting on 37.9% of their three-point attempts and 81.3% from the free throw line. Opponents are shooting 35.5% from beyond the arc against them, and the Suns are collecting 42.9 rebounds per game. Both teams have shown the ability to push the pace and create scoring chances even when their defenses lag. Their recent trends suggest this could turn into a higher scoring contest, especially if perimeter shooting holds steady and transition play remains active. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Minnesota Timberwolves versus Utah Jazz. The Minnesota Timberwolves and Utah Jazz face off Monday night in NBA action at the Delta Center. Minnesota arrives nearly at full strength, with only Terrence Shannon Jr. sidelined. Utah remains without Walker Kessler and Georges Niang. The two teams met just last Friday, when the Timberwolves cruised to a 40-point win. After such a loss, the Jazz will want to respond with energy and focus. They benefit from extra rest since they have not played since that defeat, yet the betting lines do not offer much incentive. Utah holds the home court edge and the rest advantage, but their defensive issues continue to weigh them down. With key injuries and poor consistency on that end, their outlook appears limited. Minnesota, on the other hand, is healthy and in rhythm after a dominant offensive showing against the Kings. This matchup looks favorable for them. The Timberwolves have won 9 of their last 10 meetings with the Jazz and have covered the spread in 7 of those contests. Still, any final lean depends on whether Utah can tighten its defense and slow the Timberwolves' efficient scoring attack. Minnesota Timberwolves are averaging 121.3 points on 50.8% shooting while allowing 116 points on 46.2% shooting. They are hitting 41.6% from three-point range and 77.2% from the free throw line. Defensively, they allow 35.5% from deep and collect 41.8 rebounds per game. The Utah Jazz are averaging 112.1 points on 43% shooting and giving up 120.1 points on 47.3% shooting. They are making 30.5% of their shots from beyond the arc and 82.8% from the foul line. The Jazz allow opponents to shoot 36.2% from deep while grabbing 47.9 rebounds per game. The numbers tell a clear story, but both sides must prove which version of themselves shows up under the lights in Salt Lake City. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Atlanta Hawks versus Los Angeles Clippers. The Clippers remain one of the most puzzling teams in the league. On paper, their roster has all the tools to be a top Western Conference contender. In practice, they have stumbled out of the gate, becoming one of the least reliable bets in basketball. They have dropped 4 straight games and have covered the spread only once all season. Their recent form has sent their market value tumbling, leaving bettors wary and the public reluctant to back them. Atlanta arrives in a far different state. The Hawks just delivered a dominant 20-point win over the Lakers and followed it with a strong effort against Orlando. Even their one setback, an 8-point loss to Toronto, looks solid given how well the Raptors have been playing lately. To the average observer, Atlanta appears to be a team finding its rhythm. The Clippers, meanwhile, look like a team losing theirs. This matchup fits the classic profile of an underlay, where the favorites line is priced shorter than it should be because of recent perception. If Los Angeles were not mired in a slump, the spread would likely sit closer to -10. The current number reflects heavy shading toward the Clippers, suggesting that their losing streak has distorted their true rating. The Hawks, for all their flashes, remain a .500 team in essence, capable of big nights but inconsistent, especially on the road. The Clippers are unpredictable, but at home they often show another level. Their lapses tend to appear more often away from Inglewood. On their own floor, their effort rises, the energy sharpens, and their talent edge becomes harder to overlook. Without Kawhi Leonard, the burden on James Harden has grown, forcing him to carry the offense through extended stretches. That strain has coincided with their current skid and several rough scoring nights. Still, the Hawks enter this game with nearly half the roster listed on the injury report following Saturday's contest, and many players are nursing minor issues. Until it is clear who will suit up, the balance tilts toward the home side. As our first pick for this matchup, the Los Angeles Clippers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Atlanta Hawks are averaging 115.2 points on 47.3% shooting and allowing 115 points on 45.4% shooting. The Atlanta Hawks are shooting 34.1% from three-point range and 78.8% from the free throw line. They are allowing opponents to hit 32.7% from deep and are pulling down 42.6 rebounds per game. The Los Angeles Clippers are averaging 109.8 points on 8.3% shooting and giving up 100 15 points on 47.2% shooting. The Los Angeles Clippers are shooting 36.3% from beyond the arc and 80.3% from the line. They are allowing 39.6% shooting from deep and are collecting 40.8 rebounds per game. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed, subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.